Hey everyone, it's Tony George, Doc Sports, Saturday college football, couple leans and a free play in the USC Notre Dame game. We'll get right to it. Big weekend on deck. We got all of our picks up over at Docs. Be sure and hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, so you get notified when me or anybody else puts out some picks. Griffin Murphy and I got the Docs Gridiron 6-pack up right now with 6 free plays on it. 3 of them in college, 3 of them in the NFL. I talked about the Oregon-Washington game. Give that out free. Tune into that. 68% year to date. Doing 6 picks a week. That's free. You're not going to find that anywhere on the planet. 68% documented. So, that being said, be sure and check that out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to your free plays. We'll tell you what's going on over at the website. Go get your free $60. Link in the description below. Or on the website, upper left-hand corner, get yourself a package. We're going to be starting our NHL this weekend. I'm letting the first few days go by. We had over a 60% regular season last year in the NHL. Hello. Low volume, 1 pick a day. That's sort of a lot of totals. We approach that like we do the WNBA, which we've had 60% back-to-back seasons in the WNBA as well. And although you see a lot of stuff on the internet and in podcasts and all these other things going on with people coming out of the woodwork being world championship handicappers, telling you they're 90% lifetime on the one thing and the other deal. 60% is damn good. Let's go. Games I passed on. These were ones I had circled. Pitt plus 7.5 against Louisville. Off a bye week, starting a new quarterback, Narducci. Louisville off a big win. I don't like that said. Now, I want Louisville to win. Because if you follow me and have followed these videos, Louisville was one of my biggest season win total bets. And right now they're unbeaten. And they just come off a win against Notre Dame. Which is why I like fading them here. I think they're going to struggle in this game. Win, not cover. The other game I passed on, there's some big games in the Pac-12. We're talking about one of them here in a second. Out of the Pac-12 at least. Washington, Oregon, obviously. We gave that free pick in the Gridiron 6-pack. But Oregon State, UCLA's playing. This is a good ball game. This is going to be a great football game. It's a shame about the Pac-12 just basically evaporating at the end of this season. The Pac-12. Just gone. Got ranked teams over the place, some of the best quarterbacks in the nation in this conference. I mean, it's a shame. I think Oregon State might get them, but I like the under 54.5 a lot better. UCLA's defense is no joke. A little concerned about their freshman quarterback. Not the same guy they had last year, obviously. He's playing for the Browns. I like the under 54.5 in that game. Let's get to USC and Notre Dame now. This is a game where, I've read a lot of, both these teams struggled last week. Obviously, Notre Dame, who's got to be dead tired, playing a very tough schedule. They went down last week to Louisville and got it handed to them. And USC was struggling down 17-0 at home before beating Arizona in overtime. Now, you're hearing a lot of flack about that. They're a paper tiger. They're no good. Well, I will tell you this about USC. They're not going to be in the BCS Final Four. I don't care who's playing quarterback for them. They don't have a good enough defense. And if you look at the teams that have won the national title over the last 10 years, mainly, Georgia, Alabama, those teams, while they had great quarterbacks, great running backs, explosive wide receivers, capable of huge plays on offense, exciting football, all those teams had one thing in common. They have won the national title. They had great defense. Basically through the annals of history. You cannot win it all just trying to outscore everybody. It doesn't work. It works sometimes, but when the chips are down, it doesn't work. And so we have a home team laying 2.5 here, total 60.5. And I got to be honest with you, I like the under 60.5. Notre Dame had a similar team in here in terms of capabilities. Ohio State, that was 17-14 ball game. Now, since USC is going, this is the best defense they've seen all year. Without question, hands down, best team they've probably seen all year. I can tell you. They're 12th in the country on defense, 279 yards. What the other thing, too, here, they're third in the nation in defensive pass yards allowed. Yards per play, they're top 10 allowed. And since Notre Dame can run the football effectively, sometimes your best defense is your offense. And if they have a coach that has a brain cell in his head, what are you going to do? You can run the ball right at USC all night long and fall forward for 5 yards a carry. You run the ball, you eat the clock, you keep their offense off the field. That's how you win the game. If you want to win the game, you got to get black and blue. You got to get ugly, like Big Ten football, smash mouth football. And USC doesn't like smash mouth football. But that's how you beat them. So if Notre Dame can win this game, it's going to be running the football, moving the chains, eating clock, and limiting the amount of plays that USC can put on the field. Because even against this defense, USC can put up points and move the chains. No doubt about it. But I still think it's going to be a grinded out game. It's not kind of like the Ohio State game, bend but don't break type stuff. I'm not sure against a very physical football team and a very physical run game and an extremely capable quarterback in Hartman, who did not have a good game last week, but very capable quarterback who's also mobile, using possession receivers, this, that, and the other, and physical. How USC is going to stand up in this game, you know? Then you got to worry about Notre Dame if you're taking the side play. And the only way you play the side play with Notre Dame, you definitely want to lay the money line. If you're on Notre Dame, you don't want to lay the 2.5. So, just one way of looking at it. If you're loving Notre Dame in this spot, why lay the 2.5? Lay the minus 140 or whatever it is. I would, if I'm going side. What happens if they win 24-23? How pissed would you be? You laid 2.5, they won by 1, or whatever. And of course, if you like USC, by all means, take the points. Don't sprinkle the money line. Take the points. Bet it, minus 110. But I do like the under in this game, under 16.5 USC Notre Dame. Over at DocSports.com, we have a 4-pack in college football on Saturday. We have a Friday night pick. We're taping this on Friday. These lines could change. But we have a 4-pack in college football with a 6-unit top pick on Saturday. Hidden gem, small conference. 2-3 last week in college football. College football last couple weeks has not been good for me, which is unusual because college football is usually one of my strong suits. But we're going to have a good day. We're going to have a good day. Jump on board. Free $60. Link in the description below. Tab on the upper left-hand corner of the website. Any new member. We park $60 in your account. No strings. No phone calls. Nope. We've been around 52 years because we're an honest operation. Okay? Come on. Also, on Sunday, we're hot in the NFL. 7-2-1. The push and one of those losses were involving teasers. So basically, our last 2 weeks, we've lost one side pick. And that was Green Bay on Monday night. Other than that, we won everything, including top picks and 7-unit pick last week on San Francisco, which won by 28 points over the spread. Hello. We have a 6-unit top play on a 4-pack on Sunday. We did not take the Monday night game. I think it's too close to call. I saw Nova. There could be guys that have 7-unit plays on Monday Night Football. I don't. I want to sit back and see, first of all, how San Diego can play off a bye week, and if their coach has got his head out of his butt, which he doesn't. You know, home dog looks attractive till you got Staley at head coach, and then you got a problem. And Dallas coming off that butt whipping. Yeah, there's too many intangibles there for me. On Monday night, we have NASCAR, we have WNBA, we have Major League Baseball playoffs. How about that? 2 best records in Major League Baseball, Dodgers, Orioles. out of there. Crazy year in Major League Baseball. Get over to Docs. Get yourself some winners.